Hi, welcome back to the Big B and Little T channel. I'm Tina, also known as Little T, and today we're just going to do some easy stretching on the floor. So if you have a mat, like a yoga mat, or even just a towel or some comfortable carpet that you can sit on, that'll work just fine because we're just going to stay low on the mat. And this stretching will just be something you could do in the morning when you wake up just to get your day started, get some blood flowing, or you could also do it anytime during the day or before bedtime and just get those muscles nice and stretched and relaxed. The more you do, the more flexible you will become. I was a gymnast way back when, and I've continued stretching throughout most of my life, so a lot of my muscles are still quite flexible, but I've noticed as I've gotten older that I've gotten more stiff in other areas. So daily stretching is something I try to do to keep up my flexibility. It's important to stay flexible and strong and have good balance as we age. And so stretching each day is something I try to incorporate to keep my flexibility as I grow older. I've got a birthday coming up, so it's in my mind, that getting older piece. It's a good thing to get older. All right, we're just gonna start in a cross-legged position. And just put your hands on your knees, however you feel comfortable, palms down or palms up. And we're just going to take some deep breaths in. It's always good to start off with some breaths. So here we go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Try to keep your shoulders down and not bunched up by your ears. Here we go. One more inhale and exhale. Now we're going to just gently roll our neck. We're going to look over one shoulder and dip your chin down and then look over the other shoulder. It doesn't matter which one you start with first. Go down and around. Again. Continue to breathe. And one more time. And now we're just going to look over each shoulder. So we're going to look one direction and then the next. Again, we're just stretching our neck muscles. Continue to breathe and keep your shoulders down and relaxed. And one more time to each side. Very good. Now we're just going to shrug our shoulders up towards your ears and exhale as you relax down. So inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more times. Up. Last time. Now we're just going to do some shoulder circles. So we're going to bring our shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and breathing the entire time. Forward circles. Stay relaxed. Sitting up as straight as you can. Exhaling, up and back, and one more time. Good. And we're going to do the same thing going in the opposite direction. So pull your shoulders back, feel your shoulder blades squeeze together, come up and forward and down. Back, squeeze, up, forward and down. Remember to breathe. Squeeze back, shoulders up and down. Last time. And down. Good. Now we're just going to turn to the side so your feet are stretched out on your mat or your towel. And we're going to bend over our knees. Now you may need to bend your knees up. If you aren't very flexible in your hamstrings, you can do that. And then just bend over. You're going to want to bend from your hips here. Feel your hip crease right here. This is where you're bending from. And try not to bend by hunching your back. So you're going to bend over. And then you can slide your hands down and reach as far as you can. And remember to breathe while you're doing this. If your legs are more flexible, you can just straighten them out and then bend and reach as far as you can. You might be able to reach your knees, your shins, or all the way down to your feet. And then once you're good at doing that, you can lower your body and then bring your head down. But if you're more comfortable like this with your knees bent, just stay right there. You don't want to overstretch. You want it to be gentle and relaxing. So let's breathe a few times while we're here. In, out, in, out, in, out. One more time while you're stretching over and out. Now back up. Straighten your legs while you're sitting up straight if you can. If not, you can continue to hold them bent. We're going to put our hands behind us and just stretch forward with our chest and then round. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and round. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and round. One more time. In and out. Now you're just going to take your legs and you're going to bounce them a little bit and just get some circulation, get those muscles relaxed and shaken up, and we're going to stretch one more time for our hamstrings. So if you need to bend, do so, and bend from your hips, trying to lay your belly on your upper thighs. If you're comfortable, you may straighten your legs and continue to bend, head down if you can. And remember to breathe while you're holding your stretch. And if it's right here, that is fine. Just go as far as you can. Inhale and exhale. Slow stretches. One more inhale, exhale. Sit back up and let's bounce our legs a little bit more. Very good. Let's come back to the front, and before we had both of our legs crossed, this time we're just going to pull one leg in and then we're going to straighten the other leg out. You may still have a bent knee, and that's perfectly fine. Straighten it as much as you can, and if you can, keep your toes pointed up to the ceiling. This other leg is just pulled right in as close as you can. We're still going to take our hands up. We're going to turn and face that straightened leg and bend over as far as we can. You may only be able to go to here. You might need to rest your hands next to your leg, or you could maybe grab your foot and then reach down and stretch. You're going to feel a stretch on your side as well as your hamstring and also on this bent leg. This is a good overall stretch. And we're breathing. With each exhale, you may feel your muscles relaxing and you can come further down. If your leg is bent, you may feel yourself coming closer to your thigh. Relaxing as you breathe out. One more inhale and exhale. Come back up. This time, this hand is going to rest on your foot that's bent, your knee that's bent, and then we're going to just stretch over to the side. More than likely you will not be reaching your foot. That's a long ways down. But try to keep your shoulder in line with your side, over as if your upper arm is coming right by your ear, and your shoulders are still facing the front. So you're square towards your mat. And breathe. One more breath in. Exhale. As you exhale, you can relax more and go a little further. Now we're going to turn towards our bent knee and stretch down towards our knee. This will feel, you will feel stretching on the back of the other side of your ribs. And you can go as far down as you can. Make sure your sit bones are staying on the floor. If you feel your right hip beginning to rise up, then you are going too far. So just keep both hip points on the floor. One more inhale. Good. Now we're going to switch. Bend your other leg and straighten the opposite leg out. Keep it as straight as you can. If it's still bent, that's perfectly fine. More stretching that you do, you will get better as you go along. Point your toes up towards the ceiling, turn and face the leg, and then we're going to reach towards it. You may just feel yourself here, or you can rest your hands if it's a strain on your back, but reach. You should feel a nice stretch along the side ribs. Inhale and exhale, go a little further. One more. Good. Come back up. Now this hand's going to rest on your foot that's in front of you, and the opposite arm's going to reach over. So you're staying square towards the front. This arm, your upper arm, is going towards your ear, like it's going to lay on top of your ear, and you're reaching over towards the straight leg. Inhale, exhale a little further. Good. And one more breath. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to hold on to the knee that's bent and face our chest towards it and bend down towards it. As far as you can, you should feel a stretch in the opposite side of your rib cage. You can place your hands on the floor and come down as far until you feel this hip wanting to lift. Then you should back off a little bit. We don't want the hips to come up. Stretch. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Last time. Relax. Good. Now you're going to bring the straight leg in and put your feet together. You may find that your knees are way up here, and that's good. The more flexible you get, the closer your knees will come to the floor. I like to just grab onto my feet with my thumbs kind of resting on the arches of my feet, and we call this a butterfly pose. For right now, we're just going to flap our wings, which our wings are our legs. So we're just going to go up and down gently. While we're breathing, our shoulders are relaxed and down. And flapping our wings gently up and down while we breathe. Okay, stop flapping your wings. I'm going to grab on towards the front of my toes and kind of squeeze them together. And then I'm going to lean forward and then let my head come down towards my feet. Now you may be up here leaning forward. You do what your body says. Don't strain. Just a gentle, relaxing stretch. Remember to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, and you can relax a little further. One more breath. Good. Then come back up. Then we're going to take our hands to our right knee and then just turn towards that side. You may be looking right towards your knee or a little bit past it, sitting up straight. Just feel a nice stretch on this side. And then switch to the other knee, sitting up straight, stretching towards the knee, looking to the end of your mat. Then back to the other side, hold gently and twist. And back to the opposite side. Okay, good. We're coming into the home stretch. We're going to take a straddle now. So you want to separate your legs into a V, however far is comfortable for you. It could be here, it could be here. If you're more flexible, you might be able to keep both your feet still on your mat or your towel. And then we're just going to take our arms up, turn towards one foot and stretch, bending from those hip joints. Over. If you can touch your feet, that's great. If not, just stretch towards it, trying to keep your leg as straight as you can. If not, then just bend it and reach towards your feet, and your chest can come down towards your thigh. Remember to breathe. And then we're going to come back up. And to the opposite side. Again, if you need to bend your knee and rest your chest on your upper thigh, that is fine. We're stretching those hamstrings and the inner thigh muscles at the same time. And breathe. Good. Now we're going to take one arm in front of us and then a side stretch. Still facing the front with our body nice and square towards the front of our mat. And then gently switch. Other arm comes in front. Other arm comes on top. Stretch to the opposite side. And back. We're going to go back and forth a few times. It's a gentle, fluid movement. Only going as far as you're comfortable. No straining, just stretching. Good. Back and forth, gently swaying and breathing. And one more time to each side. Last side. Good. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. You can turn sideways on your mat as well. We're just going to sit in a little tuck like this and wrap our arms around, and it's going to stretch the upper muscles in our back. So just tuck yourself into a tight ball. And breathe. Breathe. And breathe. One more time, hug yourself tightly. Very good. Okay, we're going to end up like we started with our legs crossed in front, cross-legged style. Going to do a couple of head rolls and deep breaths and we'll be finished. So we're going to look to the right and go down and up, breathing as we go. Shoulders are relaxed and down, not scrunched up by our ears. Another time on each side. Excellent. I'm going to take a deep breath, arms up. And bring your hands down in front. Another inhale. Arms down in front. hands on your knees, and you did it. This can become your daily stretching routine. Like I said, you can do it in the morning to get yourself going before your day, in the afternoon after you've had some time to work and you need to stretch your muscles, or you could do it before bed. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll like this video, leave a comment if you like, and subscribe to our channel. Come back for the next exercise routine or whatever it is we have in store. We'd love to see you then. See you next time.